Butterfly to light, y'all. So we're back with Libra and Aquarius relationships. Well, I will say this. Libra and Aquarius goes pretty good together. They are compatible. They both are air signs. That means they trine, yo. Wicka. And they get along. They get along. When they come together, there's a lot of communication. They could communicate maturely together. There is a sense of support. The Aquarius feel that the Libra support them in their ideas and what it is that they're trying to do, because the Libras can't. Libras is about the sign of partnerships. So Libra is that air sign that enjoys partnerships. They want a partner. They want to be with their partner in a close way, where they can identify with their partner. And they will do things to make their partners happy. And the thing about Libras, though, Libras can speak out when they feel like they're not getting treated right or they want more from their partners. They have the ability to do that. But they also have the great capacity to want to be involved with their partner, give to their partner, support their partner, and just make life beautiful for their partner when they're being good. These two also can easily see their way through hardships. Like, being in difficult situations or hard situations doesn't really stop them. They're not really hung up on finances like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Libra, that's represented by, ruled by Venus, does love money and does love, the reason why Libras love money is because they love the finer things of life. They love to be able to live nice and comfortable, and they just, that's what they want. But it doesn't necessarily have, the money comes in is because in our life we need money to be able to do those things. But Libra is not just fixated on money. Libra is just about beauty. Libra is, it could be the beauty of the relationship, of them being with their partner. It could just be the beauty that they could even find within a struggle that they may have, for the fact that they know, you know what, we can make it through this. My baby, the Aquarius over here, my baby, my bay thing, my boo thing, is got some great ideas. They brilliant, and you know what? I'm going to support them on it. I am going to support them in a logical way, which is Aquarians could respect, because Libra is not really going to blindly follow the Aquarius or support the Aquarius. Libra is going to have make logical sense of it. And Libra is actually could be the machine behind putting together or getting Aquarian ideas off to the start that it needs. Libra is very intellectual and good with design and like manipulating the backdrops of things, like operating, and they have an eye for certain things that in order to fit them together, fit the pieces together, it has to be fair. See, Libra's whole thing in the situation is, look, I support you, but at the same time, just know that I expect for you to, of course, I matter too. The Libra is going to let the Aquarian know that I matter too. But the good thing about the Libra is that the Libra is about partnerships. And the Libra understands the nature of the Aquarian. It's just a natural understanding. They're both air signs. But Libra likes to be connected with their partner. It's not in an emotional way. It's just a thing. It's like, my buddy, wherever I go, you go. It's that type of thing. It's not emotional necessarily to where like, oh my God, you're going to hurt the Libra's feelings easy because you didn't tell them that you love them. No, it's more of a partner. Like, they like to do things with a partner. Aquarians, on the other hand, can become detached with having a partner, having to have a partner. How it plays out good in this situation is that since Aquarians are detached and Libras are not putting really like no real emotional emphasis on their interactions together, it feels more freer for the Aquarians. It feels like, I'm hanging out with my friend. like my buddy, you know, like I said, my buddy, wherever I go, you go. Okay, enough of that. So the Aquarian though is gonna feel more freer because they're gonna feel like it's just a friend. They like friendships, friends with benefits, having a relationship with a friend, or having the person that they are in a relationship with be or operate like their friend. They're not really attached to too many things like down here on Earth. Like they could be off up in the air together, having nice intellectual conversation, you know, on about any subject or anything. And Aquarians are going to get a lot of insight from them, and vice versa, because Aquarians is also going to provide Libras with a certain guidance. And it's not that the Libras need to be guided, but Libras like information too. And Aquarians has the information, is what I'm saying. Well, the thing about it, when I say that y'all are not really stuck down here in on Earth, is because it's like you're not complacent. Like you two can move around. When Aquarians wants to move around, the Libras can go with them. It doesn't matter. The Libra will be able to leave it behind and go and start new. They're able to adapt, should I say. They adapt with each other's lifestyle pretty well. There's not much judgment. Like they're not coming in the situation judging each other on what they do. First of all, Aquarians, I will say this, because Aquarians could come off as judgmental sometimes. People say Aquarians are judgmental because Aquarians voice their opinion way more than a Gemini. They just do it in a certain way to where it seems more tactful. But Aquarians are voicing their opinion. See, air signs voice their opinions out loud. That's what they do, and it seems judgmental. But they're not really judging each other, because the Aquarians voice their opinions to the Libras, and the Libra is like, okay, I can take it or leave it, because Libra got that way. Libra is not innocent. Libra finds a way to get what they want, okay? And if they don't get what they want, sometimes they don't want to play the game. But Libra just knows how to interact with people. And that is the main thing in getting what you want. Libras is not really so much putting like a bunch of stock into what Aquarius is saying necessarily. Libra is just doing its thing. Libra is doing its thing. It's allowing Aquarian to operate. You know, it's supporting the partner. And it's just kind of like this. It's no judgment. Libra is just like, you know what, do you? You know, like, I have my opinion as well. But, you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what makes you comfortable. I'll support you. Aquarian is more like, well, it don't matter to me. Like, if you want to wear the blue hair color, wear the blue hair color. Like, whatever fits you. I'm not trying to tie you up and put you into a box. I don't appreciate people that easily folds that easy, you know, like, do you. I'm gonna have my opinion about it, but do you. Okay? And because of this, there's like a natural flow of them being able to really be who they want to be. I like that aspect. They're usually being who they want to be with each other, even if they can't be that way to the world. Even if they feel like they can't be that way to the world, if they hide things, they could come with each other and expose those things, and then, you know, have a whole little secret world going on. I don't know what it is about Libra to where they could have a sort of a secret world going on that other people don't know about. Okay? And Libra, of course, no, it's not that Libra is saying, like, I'm not saying that Libra is like, okay, well, I'm gonna allow my partner to go cheat or anything like that. It's not that. It's just that Libra is, you know, is always in between a decision. So when Aquarians kind of need that space, whatever Aquarians are doing, Libra ain't really down their back. Libra is kind of just like, okay, go ahead, because, you know, I like a partner, and I like my partner to go do things with, you know what I'm saying, to watch a movie with, to go kick it with. But at the same time, I can have my space on my own. You know, just let me know that you're good and we're good. And they can get like initiate a lot of things with their ideas. They can put ideas together. Like I said, Libra can help Aquarius channel their ideas or formulate them, and then they can get things started. They can also start new easy, so they don't really get hung up on the past too much. They say what they gotta say, and they kind of move on, but they don't really step on each other's toes like that. You know, I feel like this is a relationship. Once it's done, it is done. If when Libra, shoot, when Aquarius says it's done, but when Libra says it's done, it's done. It's like there's nobody is trying to go and like make the other one's life miserable. It's just kind of like, well, you know, and it's highly sexually compatible. Sexuality, boy. So they are really sexually attracted to each other. They find each other sexy in demeanor, in behavior. Aquarians really feel like Libras are beautiful in their own way. I feel like Aquarians appreciate beauty. Like a lot of people say Aquarians don't appreciate beauty. They do, but they like a unique type of beauty. They like a unique type of beauty, and like I said before, Libras, I'm a Libra midheaven, by the way. Can you tell? Libras, although, people make it vain, like Libras are vain and things of that nature. Libras just don't run away from beauty. And it's easy, even like I said before, in my Libra video, one of my Libra videos I did about Libras are the most beautiful. I said that Libras, even when Libras are ugly, they're beautiful. Because it's something about, or they have a beauty to them. It's something about the way that they represent themselves sometimes, or they come off. It's something about their charm. But their charm is unique to them. And Aquarians admire that kind of beauty. Because they like unique expression. So Aquarians find Libra in the also another part that Aquarians admire about a Libra is their thinking capacity. People sleep on Libras. I say this all the time. People sleep on Libras because Libras are highly intelligent. They pass off. Their intelligence gets drowned out by the way people see them. They look at them and they look at them like, oh, you kind of flighty, or you're just ditzy, or look at you smiling all the time. Like, what is that? But Libra can pull a fast one right behind your back so quick before you can turn around and blink 3 times and say abracadabra. Abracadabra. And Libras loves like that energy of the Aquarius. Aquarians could come in and it could be fun, and they're like the way that they think, the conversation that they have, the way that they are so spontaneous and unpredictable, and just like they're surprising. They can surprise you with stuff out of nowhere. Libras love that because it keeps them on the edge of their seat. It keeps them up on their toes. Libras like, oh my God, I didn't expect this. Really? Oh God, I just love Black Aquarian. But they find that sexually attractive with each other, and look, let me tell you something. In the bedroom, they got it going on. They got it going on because it's a lot of mental stuff there. They're living out their fantasies, some stuff that Aquarius comes up with, and Libra be coming up with some stuff too. Don't get it twisted. Libra be coming up with some stuff too. But overall, their interaction is good. Overall, their interaction is good. It's just that where they kind of have problems sometimes is they have a problem with sometimes being grounded and keeping focus. And yeah, sometimes that material aspect does, do some damage. Like when you're not really materializing what it is that you're trying to create to where it actually manifests, and then you can reap the rewards from that. The lack of emotional ties there. The lack of the emotional exchange with each other could make it really seem like just friends. And that could be why it's easy to part ways when it's time to part ways. It's easier to part ways. And then I feel like without the sensitivity or the emotional part of it, the sensitivity can get lost. And it becomes more of like nothing special. Like you guys have to be able to get the memories going with each other on an emotional level to where, you cry to each other sometimes. I'm laughing because imagine that, huh? To where you share experiences that, mean something on a deeper level, whether it is the Aquarian, like making a card for the Libra. Sometimes you don't gotta really make it. You can go buy it, but I'm saying you're inventive. Use your mind, and adding sentimental value between you two is really needed sometimes. Sometimes you can just come to a stalemate. You can just come to a stalemate, and like air, the energy dissipates. It blows away. You get caught into different directions, or not really know how to take it further and more deeper. Because remember, this is like an airy exchange. Okay? And putting your worlds together in a way to where you are able to extend and create something of substance. Because think about this. Aquarians, they're detached. They can go off and they come back. The Libras is doing their thing. Probably, it depends. Sometimes getting other partners to keep them occupied, or whether it's a friend, whether it's another lover, whatever the case may be. Or the Libra just kind of like, Libra is just like, like at the end of the day, I need, like, even if I'm going to be your friend, I'm going to support you. At the end of the day, like, I need to know what does that mean? Like, what's more? Like, what else is there? And Aquarius could kind of feel like the Libra is just don't really care. They're there, but they don't know if they really care to, like, when it's deeper, when it goes deeper. It's like, well, it's like, are you just supporting me because that's what you're supposed to do? Or like, do you just really care? Are you just like, I don't understand. It's some type of, the translation gets lost somewhere. And it's crazy because they can understand each other, but when they're in a couple together like that, a relationship, a romantic relationship, the romance could get lost, is what I'm saying. And it could just really seem like strangers or two friends. Well, not really strangers, because they can share things with each other, but on an intimate level, when you want to go deeper and you just want, like, that, like, ooh, like I'm feeling you on a deeper level, like you giving it, oh baby, bring it all to me, that that. And it could always seem like they're never satisfied. They're never satisfied with what they got going on between each other. But at the same time, they could when they want to be involved with each other, they'll come back. Like the Aquarians will come back, even when everything's said and done, and may speak to them. It depends on how they leave off, because they can, like, I'm literally like two people that was just friends with each other. Like, they could literally leave off and Aquarius could come and speak to a Libra, or Libra could go check on Aquarius and I was like, oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, good. Everything's good. Yeah, we should meet. Okay. Everything's good, But it's like, the satisfaction, the emotional satisfaction is not filled. If you can get that aspect, like work out that aspect between you two some kind of way, guess what? You could probably have one of the best relationships. I know it's easier said than done, but if that's something that you can work out between you two, then you can have one of the best relationships, like best friends, homies. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, you go. But like, really, you can become really close to each other and can become inseparable once you seal the deal with some sentiment, romance, and which is the two things that neither one of you really like thrive on. Like, Libras can be romantic, but at the same time, Libra is mostly like, Libra a lot of the time goes off of the energy of the partner as well. You know what I'm saying? So Libra ain't really trying to do too much that the partner don't really like or want to participate in. And that's why, as crazy as it sounds, the Libra kind of, both people benefits from the same thing that they're not trying to deal with, that emotional aspect, like a partner that is more emotionally aware of themselves and comfortable with themselves, and get with the Aquarius or get with the Libra, and then boom, it's like, okay, that's enough for them. But together, they have to be able to incorporate that emotional aspect in order to really thrive and to go deeper and expand your world together. Okay? All right. This has been Libra and Sag relationships and me, Butterfly to Life.